Yo, what is good, my anime people? What is good, yo? It's time to show you what the queen would do if she was in Food Wars. She would just destroy everybody. Conqueror's hockey. Um, Guys, I honestly think Food Wars is an amazing show up until they got into the season. Unfortunately, it's good, but it's not the same anymore, which unfortunately, uh seeing it for myself, I can't help but to be honest about it, right? I I'm not getting paid to say good things about any show, so it's like if I do like something, I'm gonna be genuine, or I'm gonna tell you that I don't like it. And with Food Wars being a show I truly, truly loved and thought of it as an underdog show because it just doesn't do everything that every Western person wants, which is punch someone in the face really hard and then find out that punch isn't strong enough, and then you have to get stronger and punch them harder, and then yeah, we get it. Oh, and sometimes it's not the punch, sometimes it's magic. Ooh, throw it from a distance. I get it, right? And the reason why I liked Food War, the reason why I liked the show that was outside of it, was it gave me a chance to see that it could still be fun, it could still be exciting, it still can be. Uh, I didn't know what was coming around corners, right? Like there's simple things that Food War was doing that still had all the elements of a fighting show, which even in their cooking, they acknowledged that, you know, there's some, they had like JoJo fighting scenes while they're just cutting up shrimp and lobster or something. Go look for the fish episode with the guy with the headband who changes his whole persona uh, once he puts the headband on, and when he takes it off, he's like some chill, relaxed dude who's not loud at all. And when he puts it on, he's like this demon who wants to fight. And during their battle, they have a JoJo fight, just to kind of showcase like here's this moment of fighting that you wanted. They're both chopping up their respective ingredients, but those respective ingredients are now fighting each other. Gave them stams, so that's just a knock at. Yes, we hear that you like. Guess what? This isn't JoJo. This isn't Dragon Ball Z. This isn't knights and dragons and stuff, right? But they put all that stuff in there like it's like they understand that's what people want, you know? So, funny enough, they hear you, but they can't really change their show because that's not what they base their show on. uh, Overall, it's like if there's a game that ever came out like this, or came out for this, it would just be the best game ever. It'd be like Overcooked, but with special abilities that help you finish food in a minute. Okay, I'm sorry. Anyway, this week's episode had me very, very concerned for the outcome of this battle, actually, because clearly this could either be the end of it all, like this could be Soma straight up winning, and then going against God Tongue, or God Tongue being like, "Oh, I I don't feel so good." and, I don't know why she's British. Shut up. Um, but she could end up just for some reason not being able to cook to her potential, or seeing that Soma beat someone with the crosscut and she was doubting it in her mind herself that if she could or not. Maybe Soma is the right one to do the cooking, but it feels like it needs to be more solidified that she loses, right? Because the only person then she could lose to is Soma, and that's, I guess that's still a cool fight. Like we've seen it a lot, but would be surprising, or the author would probably think is shocking, is if Soma loses and then God Tongue loses, and then for some reason the guy doesn't take Soma's knife, and because he didn't take Soma's knife, Soma challenges him to save the girl and offers up his knife and his whole cooking career. So he won't cook anymore. Because he could lose this right now, and he doesn't lose all that stuff. Nothing was really made, set in stone on a bet. And that's more or less this guy's speed. Why would he destroy the good for nothing son that took away this guy who was a father and like a mentor to him, just to only humiliate him and not take his weapon? I mean, sure, you don't even got to do cross chef with it. You're gonna just beat him and feel okay with that, you know? So it feels like this is gonna go a little bit deeper, just because of how many episodes there are too. I'm making these predictions because at the end of the day, Food Wars, like I said, is not a fighting anime. So for it to have this ongoing conflict that is pretty much a fight between two sons, one adopted, one real son, in this a case of adopting them and teaching them the way of the kitchen, it's funny to think that this portion that feels the most like a battle anime or like a battle manga is the worst part of the show for even the people that read it, and especially for me now who is watching Soma, God Tongue, and Mr. Crossknife go through 3 or 4 matches without even showcasing anything of it besides what the food looked like that won and people's clothes blowing off. I feel like they even wanted to get away from like the clothes blowing off and stuff, but they don't. They show that more than they actually show some of the food being cooked. So there you go. Like, we're learning really, really quickly what the anime studio wants more than anything. And it's not to showcase the food cooking anymore. They're like, we've cooked and shown hands cracking eggs, man. We've done it all. It's not gonna change. Nothing else happens outside of cooking in the kitchen. So yeah, that's that. But overall, I had fun watching it. I hope you guys did as well. Um, it's getting close to the end, so let's just give it a watch and see where it ends up going. So maybe the queen god tongue, can actually eat some food and enjoy it for once, you know. But if not, we'll know very soon, because with this show doing all these trophy things, it's only a matter of time before we truly know if there's a possible future or if this is the end of it all. So with all that being said, take care and peace.